Okay, so here's a pretty painful truth. If you're paying for car insurance right now, there is a very, very good chance you're overpaying. And the real kicker here? Most of us don't even realize it. It's one of those questions we just rarely ask ourselves, right? I mean, we just let that auto pay run month after month without giving it a second thought. But in this explainer, we're actually uncovering 5 specific mistakes that are silently costing everyday drivers literally hundreds of dollars a year. So let's plug that financial leak. All right, mistake number 1, the loyalty illusion. We usually just set up our insurance, toss those freshly printed cards right into the glove box, and never look back. We just kind of assume our provider is going to reward us for sticking around. But unfortunately, in this industry, loyalty really doesn't pay. That's because rates are constantly changing behind the scenes. Experts actually recommend comparing quotes every 6 to 12 months. In fact, simply switching providers can often save you 20 to 30% on your premium. I mean, that is a massive chunk of change. Staying blindly loyal is almost always penalized with these sneaky, creeping rate hikes over time. Taking just an hour twice a year to check the market could literally keep hundreds of dollars right in your pocket. Now on to mistake number 2, which is all about deductibles and hitting discounts. A lot of folks instinctively just pick a low deductible, thinking it's absolutely the safest, most responsible choice they can make for their personal finances. But the way insurance math works is actually incredibly counterintuitive. A low deductible always equals a higher premium, whereas a higher deductible gets you a lower premium. So if you're a really safe driver with a solid emergency fund sitting in the bank, opting for that higher deductible can actually save you hundreds per year. The key is just making sure you have that deductible amount saved up, just in case. If you do, you can stop overpaying the insurance company every single month for a risk you can totally afford to carry yourself. Which actually brings us perfectly into mistake number 3, ignoring available discounts. You are quite literally leaving money on the table if you just ignore or fail to ask your provider about the savings they offer. We're talking about things like bundling your home and auto insurance, having a completely clean driving record, driving low mileage, or even getting good grades for any student drivers you have on your policy. Honestly, if you haven't proactively asked your provider about these specific discounts recently, you're definitely missing out. Next up, mistake number 4, overlooking life changes. You really can't treat your insurance like a set and forget expense while your life evolves. Your life is dynamic, right? But if your policy stays completely frozen in time, you've got a serious problem. Just think about it for a second. Have you recently moved to a new home, tied the knot, changed jobs? Or hey, maybe your car is just sitting out in the driveway most days because you're working from home now. If you forget to report these life events and update your policy, your insurance rate is probably entirely wrong for your current situation. Forgetting to report these changes means you are either vastly overpaying, or worse, you're dangerously underinsured when a disaster actually strikes. Finally, we've got mistake number 5, the price tag trap. It's incredibly tempting to just sort your quotes by the absolute lowest price and confidently click buy, isn't it? But the cheapest policy isn't always the best deal. Cut rate plans often come with notoriously poor claim service or strictly limited coverage right when you actually need it the most. And remember, the whole point of having insurance is protection. So you should absolutely always check reviews and claim satisfaction ratings before signing up. You really need to look closely at how they treat their customers when things go wrong, not just at that shiny low price tag. Now, while this explainer is definitely meant to get you thinking, and you should for sure consult a licensed insurance agent for advice on your unique situation, it is officially time to stop being complacent with that auto pay. Do your homework, shop around a bit, and keep your hard-earned money exactly where it belongs. So ask yourself right now, when was the exact last time you reviewed your auto policy? And honestly, how much is that complacency costing you today?